After the passage of the Dawn Patrol, Idit Elbaz enters the closed military zone which borders the Jordan River. Thai workers are already inside, tending to her date palms orchard before the harvest.
I must report to the military every entry into and exit from the security zone, how many people are in at any given time, in case of emergency. Hi, this is Idit at the Grabs Gate. The Jordanians are very strict. Crossing the Jordan River is a bullet in the head.
After the 1967 war, the jagged and rugged terrain was dubbed the land of hot pursuit against armed Palestinian infiltrators. Now peaceful, the area is a minefield of sentry boxes, outposts and trenches, left sentinels from a distant past. A forbidden no man's land to the Palestinians. Idit is part of the second generation of Israeli farmers who settled here.
There used to be enemy infiltrations and weapons running here. This is how cooperation between the army and the farmers was born. In order to cultivate the land, it was necessary to clear it, which enabled the army to have a clear field of vision.
Idit prides herself on her prime majul dates, a species nicknamed the King of Dates, which she grows organically. This year, she expects to produce 70 tons of dates from 1,200 trees aligned on 25 acres of land.
I'm proud to be here. By growing my dates along the Jordan River, I mark the border.
Captured from Jordan, this desolate stretch of land has become Israel's exclusive domain. Peace has reigned between the two countries for 25 years. Without Israel having to retrocede the Jordan Valley to the Hashemite kingdom. According to the prevailing international consensus, it's Palestinian territory. For Israel, it's a bulwark, no longer against Palestinian infiltration, but facing an elusive Eastern Front.
The Jordan Valley is a strategic buffer zone between Israel, Jordan, Iraq, and Iran. Once this valley ceases to be in our hands, anyone here will pose a threat to Tel Aviv, to the heart of the country. There is no other reality but Israel's sovereignty over the Jordan Valley.
The Israeli political right maintains that this area be unilaterally annexed to Israel. The center, that it simply be an integral part of Israel, preferably within the framework of an agreement, with its legal status left to future talks.
The deal of the century is a historic opportunity to remove the Jordan Valley from the Palestinian equation, as in the case of Jerusalem.
I know nothing about political calculations. Will I stay here under Palestinian rule? No way. Only if I remain Israeli and the state guarantees my security. I can only hope that the status quo will be preserved.
The fate of this strip of arid land is as uncertain as the rain, but that should change when US President Donald Trump discloses his deal of the century, possibly before the September 17 elections. Pierre Klochendler, I-24 News, in the Jordan Valley.